If you are reinstalling MySQL database and getting errors, or you want to completely remove MySQL from one computer and migrate your databases to another computer, then this tutorial is for you. Hi, my name is Pradnyan Kurnikam. I am a freelance web developer and Udemy instructor. In this video tutorial, we will learn how to completely uninstall or remove MySQL 8 database from Windows 10 operating system. Let's get started. On Windows 10 operating system, I will go to Start, All Apps, MySQL and click to open MySQL command line client window. Enter MySQL root user password to log into MySQL server. And we are logged in our MySQL root user account. Before we uninstall MySQL database, the very first thing I would suggest is to backup your any existing databases. You may be learning SQL or working on a project of yours or your client. Once you remove MySQL database, all your data would be gone. So be careful before uninstalling MySQL database. I'll execute SQL statement to display all databases. Show databases semicolon and press enter. In previous installation video, we created this PnTutorials database. This database doesn't have any tables or data rows, but let's assume it isn't empty. You might have one or more databases you are working with. Let's back up all these databases. If you do not have any database, then you don't need to worry about this step. You can directly skip to the next step. Let's log out of root user account using exit statement. In Windows search, type cmd and right click on this command prompt icon and select Run as administrator. Press yes to allow the application. Minimize the Windows command prompt window and go to C drive, Program Files folder, MySQL, MySQL Server 8.0 and bin directory. Please note, if you have installed MySQL in a different drive or different path, make sure you navigate to the respected MySQL installation path and open bin folder. Now click this folder icon and right click and select copy to copy the MySQL bin folder path. Close the bin folder and open Windows command prompt. In Windows command prompt, enter cd space and right click to paste the MySQL bin folder path. Press enter to change the directory to MySQL bin folder. Now on this bin folder prompt, enter MySQL dump -u root -p -all databases greater than symbol in double quotes capital C : / and name of the backup file to create. I will name it as alldb.sql double quote complete. Please note, this is the command to backup all the databases in our MySQL database. We will learn more about database export, import and its commands in a separate tutorial. For now, just enter the command as it is to export all databases. I will save the database backup file on my C drive, but you can save it to any location you want. Press enter. Enter MySQL root user password. Press enter. And if we don't receive any error message, then we should have a backup file on C drive. Let's confirm. I'll go to my C drive. And sure enough, the database backup file exists. Keep this file safe for import purpose. I'll close the C drive and close Windows command prompt window. Now let's move to uninstall step. Before we uninstall MySQL database from Windows 10 operating system, we must disable or stop MySQL server instance. Let's do it now. In Windows 10 search, type services and click to open this services window. On this services window, under name column, scroll down until you find MySQL 8.0 instance. For this MySQL instance, under status column, you can see it in running state. If the instance is in running state, select the MySQL instance and click Stop Service button from the top menu. If the MySQL instance doesn't show the status or is in stop state, it means we have successfully disabled or stopped the MySQL server instance. Close the services window. Now on Windows 10 search, enter Control Panel. Click the Control Panel icon to open Control Panel window. On Control Panel window, under Programs, click to open Uninstall a Program window. On Uninstall Program window, first select MySQL Workbench 8.0 CE and click this top uninstall button. Press yes to allow the application to run. And it should take less than a minute to uninstall MySQL Workbench. Similarly, this time select MySQL Server 8.0 and click the top uninstall button. Press Y to allow the application to run. And finally, select MySQL Installer Community and click the top uninstall button. Press yes to proceed. Here we uninstalled MySQL Workbench, MySQL Server and MySQL Installer. Close the Control Panel window. Though we uninstalled MySQL Server and its related applications, we still have some related files like database files, some configuration files, etc. Let's delete those files or directories to completely remove MySQL database from our Windows 10 computer. Open C drive. From the top menu, click View, click Options and select Change Folder and Search Options menu. On this folder options pop-up window, click View tab and under Advanced Settings options for Hidden Files and Folder option, select Show Hidden Files, Folders and Drives option. Click Apply and OK button to save the changes. Now one by one go to MySQL directories and delete if the directory exists. I have given the list of directories in description of this video. Go to C, Program Files, and if you find a MySQL directory, select and delete it. In my case, the directory isn't available. Similarly, go to Program Files x86 and see if MySQL folder exists. If MySQL folder exists, select and delete it. Now go to C, ProgramData, MySQL and delete this folder. If for some reason you can't delete the folder, restart your computer and try it again. Now go to C, Users. In my case, admin username is Pradnyankur. You should navigate to your admin username directory, AppData, and here you will find MySQL folder. Delete it as well. Also go to Roaming, and if you find MySQL folder here, you can delete it. Go back to C drive. Now again change folder permission back to previous state. Go to top menu, View, Options, select Change Folder and Search Options. On Folder option pop-up window, click View. Under Advanced Settings options, for Hidden Files and Folders option, select Don't Show Hidden Files, Folders and Drive. Click Apply and OK button. Close C drive window and finally empty Recycle bin to permanently delete the MySQL database related directories. If you want to reinstall MySQL, I would suggest you to restart your computer. Here we successfully uninstalled MySQL database and removed database related files and folders from our MySQL 10 operating system. We already have removed MySQL database from our computer. This step is optional. This step is mainly for users who had backup of their databases and want to import those databases to a new MySQL installation on the same computer or on a different computer with MySQL installed on it. If you want to learn how to install MySQL 8 database on Windows 10 operating system, check out my another video tutorial where I have covered everything step by step. The link is in the video description. Alright, I'll go to Start, All Apps, MySQL and click to open MySQL 8 command line client window. Enter MySQL root user password to log into MySQL server. And we are logged in our MySQL root user account. Now execute SQL statement to display all your databases. Show databases semicolon, press enter. Currently we don't have any database in our new MySQL installation. Log out of MySQL database using exit statement. In Windows 10 search, type cmd and right click on this command prompt icon and select Run as Administrator. Press Yes to allow the application. Just like in backup step, go to MySQL bin folder. In my case it's C, Program Files, MySQL, MySQL 8.0, bin. Copy the path and enter cd space the path to MySQL bin folder. Press enter. On this MySQL bin folder prompt, type MySQL-u root-p less than symbol in double quotes. Enter full path to backup file we created earlier. In my case, the file is located at c:\alldb.sql. Close the double quotes. Press enter. Enter MySQL root user password. If you see no error message, then import was successful. Let's confirm by logging in to MySQL root user account. From this bin folder prompt, we can directly log into MySQL root user account. Type MySQL-u root-p. Press enter. Enter root user password. And we are logged in to root user account. Now execute SQL statement to display all the databases. Show databases semicolon, press enter. And this time we can see our database was restored successfully. Please note, if you already have some databases in this MySQL installation, those databases will remain as it is and new databases will get created. I'll exit out of MySQL root user account and close the Windows command prompt. In this tutorial, we learned how to properly uninstall or remove MySQL 8 database from Windows 10 operating system. I hope you understood the steps given in this tutorial. If you have any doubts or encounter errors or didn't understand something, you can ask me questions in the comment section of this video. If this video tutorial was helpful to you, hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.